Blind Date production number 91197, part 1, take 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Blind Date, and here is your host, Miss Cilla Black.
To Blind Date, and what a day I've had today. Oh, girls, you would not believe what I've been doing today. I've done all the dusting. I have. And I've vacuumed all the carpets. And I've done all the stairs down. I have worked my knuckles to the bone, or is it fingers to the bone? Mind you, I think the place looks better for it, don't you? Anyway, let's get on with the show. Just like last week, we start with a girl who is going to have her choice of these three fellas. So let's find out who they are. I don't care what they think. I think your hair looks lovely. It does, doesn't it, girls? Yes. What do you mean, no? No taste over there, look. This is number one, and number one, please tell us your name and where do you come from?
My name's Ken Blackburn and I'm from Nottingham.
You live in Nottingham. Have you got a job?
I'm afraid I have, yes. I work for a retail chemist.
Oh, you work for Boots?
Well, I don't want to put my foot in it, so...
What hobbies do you have, love?
Well, I play a lot of football.
Football?
Yeah, and I like listening to records.
Records, and... Ooh, I dare say that.
I've got some of yours, actually. I borrowed them off my mum. I'd like to say lots of luck for tonight's show. I'm sure you mean.
No, at least you've got a sense of humour. I mean, you must have to have your hair like that. Now, the best of luck, lad. What about you, number two? Would you like to tell everybody your name and where you come from?
My name's Jamie Rothwell, and I'm from Newcastle.
Oh, why, aye, Jamie. What do you do for a living, Jamie?
I'm a bar manager.
Are you? I think you've had one or two before you came on here. Well, Jamie, welcome to the show. Have lots of fun with it. I know you will. What about you, number three? Would you like to tell everybody your name and where you come from?
Well, my name's Ian Curry and I come from Lewisham.
Oh, Lewisham. Not far from here, Ian.
That's right.
What do you do for a living, lad?
I'm a travel agent.
A travel agent? Oh, can I have one of those £5 holidays?
I tell you what, I've probably got one just down here somewhere. Hang on.
Ian, what would your ideal lady be? What do you look for in an ideal girl?
I won't describe her, I'll just say Meryl Streep.
Well, we've got lots of lovely ladies on the show tonight, but there's only one lady who's going to pick one of you three. So have lots of fun, lots of luck to the three of you. See you later. See you in a moment. Well, now for the girl who's going to choose one of them. And she is Rachel Model from Highgate here in London. Come in, Rachel. Where are you, love? Can you get... Yeah. Welcome to the show, Rachel. Well, I hear you're a student, aren't you?
Yeah.
And you're studying... What are you studying at the moment?
A-levels, some more.
Oh, some more. How many have
again.
you got? How many A-levels have you got?
I've got 2, and I'm doing some more.
And what are they?
At the moment, I'm doing maths and English.
Oh, she's a very clever girl, this Rachel. But Rachel, what are you looking for in your ideal mate tonight?
Oh, I don't know. I'll just see what I end up with. Perfectly happy.
Well, there's 3 lovely chaps on the other side of those screens, and you know you've got 3 questions to ask each of them.
Yep.
So do you want to fire away with your first question?
Okie dokie. Number 1, right? I'm slightly unconventional, and I really go for men of the Woody Allen type.
Got any of them?
How do you measure up to this ideal?
Well, to be honest, I think I'm more like Woody Woodpecker than Woody Allen.
And why's that?
Well, we're birds of a feather. We've both got similar hairstyles, to be honest.
OK, number 2. How do you measure up to Woody Allen?
Well, I'm a bit taller than number 1. And Woody Allen. I grow hair on the top of my head rather than growing my hair through my head through my hair, rather.
What does that mean? Oh, he's bald. Sorry. You did? Oh, sorry. Well, you're studying A-levels and maths. What about you, number 3? Do you resemble Woody Allen?
I think I'm a lot taller and quite a bit better looking than Woody. But we've got a similar warped sense of humour. And I shouldn't say too much, because I hear he speaks very highly of me.
Take no notice of it. He's got no taste. He likes Meryl Streep. Take no notice.
My favourite day of the week is Sunday. Because it's a nice, restful day. Number 1, what's your idea of a really enjoyable Sunday afternoon?
Well, apart from doing my hair, I think my ideal Sunday afternoon, I think, would be in an oxygen tent recovering after a Saturday night with Bo Derek.
Number 2.
If I wasn't working...
If you weren't working, if you had it...
Well, I'd like to take you up to... I'd like to take you up to my castle in Scotland just for the day, you know? And if the weather wasn't too bad, we could watch a Woody Allen film or something like that.
Creep. What about... one left now. Number 3, what do you think? How do you spend your Sunday afternoon?
Well, I'd like to come around and pick you up in my open-top sports car. And, of course, we'd have the hamper loaded in the back, and we'd just go spend the day in the country, I think. Nice day.
OK, number 1. Again, what were you most afraid I was going to ask you?
The question I was most afraid you were going to ask me is probably the one you've just asked me. But apart from that, I think the question I'd most dread you asking would be something like, can you lend me £50?
Ah, and how would you have answered that?
Well, I haven't got £50, so I wouldn't know.
He spent it on his head.
Number 2. What was the question you were most afraid I was going to ask you?
Where would I take you for the day in my Ferrari? A, because I haven't got a Ferrari, and B, because I can't drive.
And number 3, the same question.
Well, I think, due to contractual obligations, I was a bit worried you might ask me to sing.
He's got a sense of humour, hasn't he? It's decision time now, Rachel. But before you make up your mind, don't choose yet. We're going to get a little reminder of what those lads said beyond those screens.
Well, would you choose number 1, who's got a Woody Woodpecker hairstyle and hopes you won't ask to borrow money? Or number 2, who doesn't have a Ferrari, but he'd take you to his castle in Scotland to watch movies? Or number 3, who tried to serenade you in the country on a Sunday afternoon? The decision is yours.
Rachel, it's a big moment. Who are you going to choose?
I think I'll choose number 1 because of his humour.
you like him. He's absolutely wonderful. Before you meet him, I'd like you to meet the two guys that you turned down. And first of all, you turned down number 2, and his name is Jamie Rothwell, and he's from Newcastle. Come in, Jamie. Rachel, you also turned down number 3, and that was Ian Curry, and he's from Lewisham, right? Rachel, the big moment has arrived. You are going to have a ball wherever you go on your away day. You are going to have a smashing time because you chose number 1. And his name is Ken Blackburn, and he's from Nottingham. Nurse, the screens, please. Actually, I'm glad she chose you because you're everybody's favourite in the audience, wasn't he, ladies and gentlemen? You can have a super time, Rachel. He might let you do his hair. Now,
Going for the day.
yes, you've got to choose now where you're going to on your away day. They are, Rachel. Any card at all. That one. Open it up and we're all dying to know where you're going.
A trip to New York.
Yeah. Take me with you.
One.
Have you ever been to New York before, Rachel?
Nowhere near America.
Really? You looking forward to it? What about you,
I haven't
love?
even been to York, so...
Oh, you're going to have a ball. I'd love you to take me along as XX baggage.
Oh, we will do. You can be the chaperone.
I'd love to. I really... Actually, if I don't go with you, which I know I won't because I've got to be here, would you come back next week and tell us all about your trip?
Yeah,
please. Oh, thanks a lot. Ladies and gentlemen, Rachel and Ken. Just think, they're going to New York. They could have been going windsurfing on the Manchester Ship Canal. Really, it's all in there. But we'll be seeing them next week. But last week, you remember, Claire chose Ted. And their day out was a trip to Ireland to kiss the Blarney Stone. Ladies and gentlemen. Yes, you most certainly do. Well, we had a lot of fun looking at those snaps there, but now we're going to find out what really happened.
The flight was 2.5 hours, I think, and we both fell asleep. I mean, that's a good start to a relationship.
We got a cab to Blarney Castle, and that's when he first started doing his Irish accents.
Went through the turnstiles, and there was my first bit of competition. A red setter come bounding up and leapt up onto her and licked her face, like, and of course that was the end of me.
We met this red setter which seemed to take to Ted and myself, and I thought, well, that's good, he likes animals.
I accidentally kicked it and it went away, so she didn't see that.
And when we got to the stone, it was quite an anticlimax, actually.
And I'm sure that she took it out on the Blarney Stone because it looked as though she was devouring it, like, she was really munching on it.
Well, after we kissed the Blarney Stone, I mean, that's it. There's not a lot you can do after you've kissed it, so that's when we decided we ought to go and eat.
We went to a crystal factory and Claire was paying a lot of interest in the crystals, so I bought her a little perfume jar, which was quite nice, and I was waiting for my present to be given to me, but it's still not arrived. Maybe she can do it later.
We then went to ring the bells of this church tower.
I got the elbow out the way. Claire played about 18 songs, and, you know, I was dying to get in, you know. I managed to get one little song in, you know, before I got the elbow again, and Claire was She really dominated me there. I was really under pressure.
I think the most romantic thing that he said to me the whole day was we were sitting in the restaurant and he sort of gazed into my eyes and I thought, this could be it. And he suddenly said, God, you've got long eyelashes, haven't you? Which I thought was really funny. I took it as a compliment.
Oh, she knew everything about everything. She knew all about the bells, you know, how to pull them, what speed to pull them, when to have a pause. So I called her the Oracle. I mean, it's a nice little name for her.
I don't know, you must have been going out with some really thicko girls before me.
Claire, overall, was friendly. She was refreshing. You know, she's only young.
I don't think long term we'll make it into a long, ongoing relationship, but he was a great fun for a blind date.
Well, you're both sitting very close together now. It's very nice. But I mean, I didn't like what he said about you munching the Blarney Stone.
That's not fair. I mean, I thought we travelled all that way. The least we can do is give it a good kiss. I mean, that's a long way.
And did you get the gift of the gab after kissing the Blarney Stone?
I don't know. I'm just waiting for it to happen, actually. Yes.
Well, do you know what he said about? Well, you watched the film there. He said that he called you the Oracle.
Oh, I know.
Paige the Oracle.
Oh.
Yes.
I mean, Ted, have you learned anything from Claire?
Well, I've learned how to talk consistently, like, you know, without taking a breath. I mean... she could dig the channel tunnel on her own, I think, you know.
Oh, that's not
actually, everything she said was right. So, you know,
at least I
can't have a go at her, really, you know. Everything was perfect. I was looking to get in and say, you're wrong there, but it weren't.
Very clever, very beautiful lady as well, Ted.
Oh.
Didn't you buy him a present at all?
Well, actually, Ted doesn't know this. And I felt a bit mean at the time. So when we were in the Crystal Factory, I did actually buy him a present.
Did you?
But he's not going to get it because I think... Sorry, Ted. Nothing
you touched his knee again.
I'd like to give it to you. It's a crystal bell, which is actually made... it's traditional. So I thought I'd like to present you with the crystal bell, which is traditional.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
That should sit quite nice on your mantelpiece, shouldn't it, you know?
Sorry about that, Ted. But this is a lovely present. Thank you very much. And will you, even though she never bought you a present, will you be seeing her again, Ted?
Well, you know, I did actually pop up. We've both been to Brighton today.
We've actually seen each other since, so...
You've been to Brighton
Yes.
today?
Yes.
Mind you, I live there. No, but really, I mean... Yeah, we had a lovely day today, and we didn't we, really?
Yes,
So it was,
it's been...
Well, I think you look a lovely couple, and Claire, she's a lovely girl, and she buys me presents anyway. She doesn't buy you. I wish you lots of luck for the future. Ladies and gentlemen, Claire and Ted. Well, of course, sometimes these meetings can really turn out to be like fairy stories. Grim. So why don't you find out in part 2 if that's the case with our other winners from last week, Patrick and Lisa. We'll also be meeting the lucky lad who'll be choosing one of these 3 lovely ladies. See you in a minute.
Blind date 91197, part 2, take 1.
Dave. And you know, I've had a call from Vivian of London, W5. Now, she says she's looking for a 6-foot-tall, dark-haired, handsome, rugged type. Aren't we all, dear? Well, as I said before the break, these are the 3 girls some lucky fella's gonna have his choice from. Let's go and meet them. Hello, number 1. Would you like to tell everybody your name and where you come from?
My name is Genevieve Roberts and I come from Fulham, London.
Genevieve from Fulham. Yes, isn't that Genevieve a wolf whistle? Did you hear that in the audience? Well, I heard it in the audience. What do you do for a living, Genevieve? Do you work?
Yes, I do public relations and also I model a little bit as well.
Oh, you're a model. That's why you got that wolf whistle out there. Well, I hope you have a lot of luck in tonight's show, Genevieve, all right?
Thank you.
Enjoy it, whatever you do, enjoy it.
I think I will.
What about you, number 2? Will you tell everybody your name and where you come from?
My name's Debbie Gorringe. I come from Brighton.
Debbie from Brighton. Have you got a job, Debbie?
I work as a personnel assistant.
Yes.
Just doing coffee making, really, and pushing paper.
Well, enjoy the show tonight, love.
Thank you,
I know you'll have a lot of fun. What about you, number 3? Would you like to tell everybody your name and where you come from?
My name's Diana Jones and I come from West London.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a customs officer.
You know, I always feel guilty, don't you, ladies and gentlemen? Whether you've got anything to declare or not. I mean, give me a little tip. What do I do if I've got nothing to declare? How should I look when I pass you?
We'll probably pick you up anyway. There's no way around it. We're just watching you.
I know, that's what bothers me. But I hope everybody's watching you tonight on Blind Date. I hope you all have a lot of luck. And I know you'll have a lot of fun. Enjoy yourselves. I'll see you in a mo. Well then, there you see, there are the girls, and here is the man of the moment. Oran Keflers, he's from Stamford Hill in London. Come in, Oran. Oh, girls, are you in for a treat tonight? Lovely. Oran, what do you look for in your ideal mate? If you're going on a blind date tonight, what would you like your blind date to be like?
Miserable.
Really?
Yeah, everything the opposite of every old cliche you've ever heard.
Really?
Yeah, but I like a challenge.
You do. Well, you won't have a challenge tonight because all our ladies are absolutely beautiful, aren't they, ladies and gentlemen? Yes, so off you go in your own time, lad.
Number 1. Some girls are really put off by ravishingly handsome men. Could you cope?
Well, actually, in my experience, ravishingly handsome men are rather insufferable. But, on the other hand, I'm a masochist.
I think we'll get along famously. Could I have number 2?
No, you can't have it yet.
Well...
It's to number 2, is it?
Yeah, number 2.
I'd be a little bit worried that he'd sort of be too busy looking at himself rather than looking at me. I mean, there's nothing too much wrong with me, but I'd be a bit worried if there was a mirror behind us or something, that he'd be looking into the mirror rather than into my eyes.
Has somebody been talking about me, have they? I think I'll miss her. I think I'll try number 3, actually.
Well, the only problem I have with ravishingly handsome men is I can't get enough of them.
I don't think I can say very much to that, is there?
I told you they were lovely, didn't I? Are you ready with your Second question when...
I think I'll go
Do you want to rub down with an oily rag or something?
Well, I think I'll just go straight to number 3. Number 3, how would you react if I criticised the way you dressed in public?
It's either these clothes or nothing.
That was number 3.
I'll bear that in mind.
Who are you going for next?
Can I try number 1?
Yes, you can.
How would you react if I criticised the way you dressed in public?
Well, if you're Yves Saint Laurent or Charles Jourdan, you may criticise the way, I won't mind, but if not, belt up.
Very straight late. Get off. Not yet. Naughty, naughty. Oran.
Can I have number 2, please? How would you react if I criticised the way you dressed in public?
If you were very blatant about it and quite nasty, then I would probably kick you in the shins.
Well, I'm glad it's only the shins.
If you were quite subtle... if you were quite subtle about it, I think I'd still probably kick you in the shins.
What would you call quite subtle, though?
Well, just a gentle whisper in the ear. Not whispering sweet nothings, but whispering nasty sweet nothings.
Yes,
Yeah,
like
but
you
you
look
would-
horrible. I think we better get on to the final question, don't you?
OK, this is open to all 3 of you, actually, so think. Do you fall in love often? And if so, how do you behave?
That's to all 3. You don't want
Well,
one
I
to
think,
answer first or 2, number 3? Who do you want to answer first?
I will take 2 this time.
Take 2.
Oh, I go very, very starry-eyed, very, very lovesick. I'm totally happy, and I sometimes go on diets as well. I usually go on lots of diets, actually, because I fall in love rather often.
Do you expect to be taken out every evening, or are you prepared to stay in after I've come home from having a few drinks with the lads?
It might be very tempting to lock the front door on you and throw your nightclothes out to you in the street. That's if you wear any, of course.
Oh, well, I think I'll go to number 1.
Number 1.
Well, if I were to, I wouldn't let my hair down, and I hope it wouldn't let me down.
What does she mean?
OK, what about number 3?
What? Do I fall in love? We're still on the same question.
I'm thinking it's myself. Reminder of the question.
Do you fall in love often? And if so, how do you behave?
Oh, yes, I fall in love often. Deeply, passionately, sincerely. About every week.
Born liar.
Have you made up your mind?
Yeah.
Well, now, will it be number 1, who says she'll put up with ravishing men but will only accept expert dress criticism? Or number 2, who diets when she's in love but may kick your shins? Or number 3, who falls in love very often? The decision is yours.
Oran. This is the big decision time. Have you made up your mind, love?
Yeah, definitely.
Who are you going for?
Number 2.
Number 2. You little twinkler. I was convinced you were going to go for number 3, you old suave.
I'm not... well, that's misleading. I'm not really suave, sophisticated and handsome. Well, I am handsome, I don't know. Well, I think number 2 will suit me.
All right, then, you've made your decision. Now, I know you won't be sorry, but you'll be sorry that you missed out on the other 2. First of all, you turned down number 3, and that was Diana Jones of West London. Come on, Diana, say hello to all. You see, did you hear what she said? You don't know what you're missing. Well done. You also turned down number 1, and that was Genevieve Roberts. She's a model, and she's from Fulham in London. Oh, but the big moment has arrived. Take your hands out your pockets. Come on. The big moment has arrived, Oran. You chose number 2. Her name is Debbie Gorringe, and she's from Brighton. Please, nurses the screams. Are you in for a treat? Are you excited?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, what about you? Does he disappoint you at all?
No, not at all. None whatsoever.
Does he live up to everything that you thought he would be behind those screens?
Everything I could possibly hope for.
Oh, look, this is going to be a fun away day, and I've got all these cards here now. Oran, who's going to choose where you're going to go on your away day? Debbie, oh, you see, it's love already, Debbie.
It doesn't hit me if I make
Pick
the
a
wrong
card.
choice.
Now, remember, we've still got the windsurfing on the ship's... Ship canal. What have you got there?
A trip to New York.
Let's leave it up to the audience. Do you think they should go to New York? Some fools made a mistake. Well, I tell you what, Oran, because he's been such a good sport and he's been a lovely fella and everything, and even if I have to pay for the tickets myself, you are going to New York.
Thank you so much.
One condition, though, in this.
That we come back.
Yeah, you have to come back and tell us all about it. Do you realise you're going on a double date to New York?
Wonderful.
Yes. You will come back next week and tell us all about it?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
God bless the two of you. Ladies and gentlemen, Oran and Debbie. Wish you well. Well, I know they're going to enjoy themselves, but now, as I said before the break, our other couple from last week were Patrick and Lisa, and they went to a tea dance. You went to the Waldorf for a tea dance.
Yeah.
Very old-fashioned thing to do.
Indeed.
Did you enjoy it?
It was lovely. It was really nice.
Oh, good. You're saying nice things now, but let's see what really happened.
When I saw Patrick, I thought he'd made a really nice effort. You know, he'd worn a suit which had obviously been dry cleaned and pressed, and he did look a lot slimmer.
On the day at the Waldorf, she looked stunning, wearing a rather lovely black dress with a white sort of collar and sash.
And I'd scouted round Reading for hours on end trying to find something that wasn't sort of tight with studs on it and that was quite elegant and fitted the parts.
How she got into it, I will never know. She must have been poor. That was more of a good thing than a bad thing.
The Waldorf was really nice. It was very elegant. It was just how you imagined it, sort of set in a 20s era. It was beautifully decorated and it had mirrors everywhere, which Patrick took great delight in because he kept checking his appearance in every available mirror.
I have to, that comes to twice. I checked to see I was looking okay. So did Lisa.
And it got to the point that in the end I stepped in front of him and said, well, yes, I look very nice too. So I think he got the hint then.
Not quite so that she was terribly interested in me, which was a bit of a problem.
Every time the word dance was suggested to Patrick, it was sort of a, oh no, do we have to? And in the end, I literally pulled him out of the chair and said, OK, we're going to do a waltz now.
Dancing is not necessarily my #1 skill. I thought Lisa could teach me a thing or two, but she's not Ginger Rogers. I don't really think I'm Fred Astaire.
So I started to show him the steps, by saying, well, you move your foot there and I'll move my foot there. But he insisted on going backwards the whole time.
I've got rhythm. I mean, I can dance in a disco sort of thing.
He had absolutely no sense of rhythm.
I felt a bit like a sugar daddy rather than a potential boyfriend.
We had a good conversation all day. We got on well.
Conversation was, to say the least, a little bit sort of hard.
The nice thing about Patrick is he had great enthusiasm for the day, and he really did want to make it a nice time, and so did I, which is good, and we did get on well.
Did you enjoy dancing with him?
When we actually got him on the floor, yeah, it was quite good, but it was...
Yeah, but did you enjoy dancing with him?
Yeah, it was quite good, except we kept bumping into people the whole time. That was quite funny.
Well, I'm sure everybody here in the studio, I'm sure everybody at home would really like to see how dreadful you did on the dance floor.
No. You don't, do you? No, you don't, no.
I mean, could you, I know Lisa's game, could you give us a little demonstration of how bad you were?
What, me actually pulling him up out of the chair or the dancing bit?
Do what you had to do to him on the day at the Waldorf, please.
I beg your pardon, this is a family show.
Right. And then how did you... Watch me feet.
You're in a dangerous position because I'm coming backwards.
Oh, are you?
Right, ready?
Right, where are we then?
OK, Patrick, after 3. Ready?
Forget it.
9 out of 10 for effort. Oh, well, at least he tried, didn't he, Lisa?
Yeah, he did try.
Thank you.
Yes.
Admit it.
Thank you both for coming on Blind Date. You've been a perfect couple. Thanks a lot. Ladies and gentlemen, Lisa and Patrick. Well, you know, they say that time waits for no man, and it doesn't wait for us girls either. So please join us next week when Rachel and Ken and Debbie and Oran will be back from New York, and we'll be setting up some more blind dates. Until then, ta-ra.